maps. Every game has them, and every game would be literally unplayable without them. A good map can make a fundamentally bad game good, but this is also true the other way around, with bad maps being able to make fun games unbearable. And this is without a doubt true for Brawl Stars as well. Brawl Stars features many fun and interesting maps that I could play for decades straight, but others are... how do I phrase this? Pieces of... that make me want to uninstall the game. But even worse are the piles of dog you can find in the Brawl Stars map maker. The map maker was added in the 2020 Brawloween update and allowed players with over 1000 trophies to create their own maps, which they later on could submit for other players to play and rate, with the highest rated map every day being available to play for trophies. People thought this new feature would allow for interesting and competitive maps to be created, but that was almost as far from the truth that is possible. The maps in Mapmaker were all stuff like this ended up constantly winning and were therefore playable for trophies. This got so bad that Supercell eventually ended up having to remove the trophies in Mapmaker. Having the Mapmaker's daily winner end up being a good map is harder than winning the lottery. Despite the atrocious quality of an average Mapmaker map, it isn't even close to what horrible creations you can make in a Brawl Stars Mapmaker. I can create something that not even the most casual 10-year-old could enjoy. And I will. I will make the worst possible Brawl Stars map. When thinking of a bad Brawl Stars map, most people visualize something like this. A map where one team spawns in a labyrinth filled with slow tiles, leading to a 2-tile wide bridge, also filled with slow tiles, leading through a thin choke point before finally reaching the objective. Meanwhile, the other team just spawn on the objective with plenty of healing tiles and cover available to protect themselves from the brawlers entering through the choke point. This is almost as unbalanced as you can make a Brawl Stars map, with one team just spawning in the hot zone and almost winning before a single fight can start, and therefore this is one of the worst maps possible to make inside a Brawl Stars mapmaker. But is it the worst? No, it's not even close. A map this unbalanced could never get as bad as what I have in mind. Yes, playing an unbalanced map is hell for the unlucky team, but the lucky ones, they get to have fun, crushing the other team easily without even trying. And in my masterpiece, nobody should have a feeling even close to fun. So what's worse than being absolutely destroyed? Well, nothing, of course. And by that I mean literally doing nothing. So the worst possible Brawl Stars map would be a map where both teams can't do anything at all for as long as possible. And this is easy. You just surround all the spawns with walls, and wrong! That isn't possible because brawlers can break walls, and unbreakable walls aren't available in the map maker, which means that fun could be possible on a map like this with the right lineup. Luckily, none of the brawlers who destroy walls can walk on water, so we just surround all the spawn points with water. But that allows for another problem. Eve. She can both walk on water and has a gadget that allows her to jump over walls. So she can have fun. Not allowed. The gadget can make Eve at most jump 6 tiles. So we'll just have to surround all the brawlers with 8 tiles. 7 of walls and 1 of water. But a map is only 17 by 33 tiles, and we need 6 8 by 8 boxes, which won't work. Unless we use the map borders, of course, which we obviously will, so that isn't a problem. Now we have all the players locked in small boxes unable to leave, but we haven't thought about what game mode to have the map be yet. We can't have it be knockout or showdown because of the smoke killing all the brawlers, and Brawl Ball won't work either, because of overtime breaking all walls will once again allow for fun. So that leaves 3 game modes: Gem Grab, Heist and Hot Zone. We obviously want the game mode with the longest round timer to allow for maximum boredom, so Gem Grab it is. Or at least that would be the obvious choice. If Supercell didn't have to ruin everything, when building a map all areas must be accessible to at least one brawler. And that includes the objective, which means that at least one brawler has to spawn on the objective, letting them then win for getting all gems. Why do the Finns have to be so dastardly? It's like they don't want me to create mankind's worst abomination. Luckily, there is a game mode with an objective that doesn't let you win, and that is Heist. You can only hurt the enemy team safe, so we can just spawn you right next to your team safe without risking any team to win. So now we've decided the game mode and the layout of our masterpiece. It's finally time to create. Finally, after 3 years of working, I have created a masterpiece. So dreadful that even the worst random wouldn't play it. So horrible that it even makes the Clash Royale dev team look good. And so boring that you'd rather watch Brawl TV. I present to you the worst Brawl Stars map. A heist map where every player spawns in a small box and able to do anything the entire game. Even if you break walls or play Eve, the game will always end in a draw. You think your funny troll map is bad? Well, just look at mine! I am the master creator! You know what the best thing is? The best part is that nobody will ever be able to play this map because I don't have 10 friends who play Brawl Stars.